Jannik Sinner is a great tennis star. Between 2023 and 2024, he has climbed into the pantheon of world tennis, and the final he reached at the Australian Open. We are probably facing the greatest Italian tennis player ever. The 2001-born South Tyrolean has not only lived up to the high expectations that have weighed on him since he was a junior, but he has even gone beyond with a very rapid rise that has led him to become a global phenomenon. Jannik Sinner is the son of Hans-Petter and Sieglinde Sinner. Jannik Sinner's parents ran the Fondoval mountain hut in Val Fiscalina for about 20 years. Born in San Candido in Trentino Alto Adige, a historically German-speaking Italian province, Jannik Sinner grew up in Italy in the village of Sesto, located in the province of Bolzano. He has an older brother, Mark, who is his parents' adopted son. Mark was born in Russia in 1998 and brought in Italy when he was only 9 months old. He is now a fire brigade instructor. Before devoting himself fully to tennis, Jannik Sinner competed in numerous alpine skiing competitions, becoming Italian champion in 2008 in the junior category and Italian vice-champion in 2012 in the giant slalom. He says about this:
I was better at skiing than at tennis, but I have no regrets. They are two sports that have nothing to do with each other. But maybe thanks to skiing, I have a bit more solid footwork, and that helps me with balance and sliding.
At the age of 13, he joined Riccardo Piatti's tennis academy in Bordighera. At 19, he won the Sofia tournament. In 2022, he made a revolution in his technical staff and moved under the guidance of Simone Vagnozzi at the beginning of 2022, who was joined a few months later by supercoach Darren Cahill. In January 2024, Jannik won the Australian Open for his first Grand Slam tournament final. On May 27, 2024, he confirmed that he was in a relationship with Russian tennis player Anna Kalinskaya. Since 2020, he has lived in Monte Carlo. Jannik is a simple young man with solid values. He confessed in 2020 to Corriere della Sera newspaper.
Tennis comes long after the affection and health of the people I love most.
A nice anecdote related to one of Jannik's favorite dishes comes to us from his coach Simone Vagnozzi, who is originally from San Benedetto del Tronto, in the beautiful Marche region. Here, Jannik tasted a dish that remains among his favorites, arrosticini, a typical dish from the nearby Abruzzo region. But it is also much loved in the Marche region, where Jannik tasted this exquisite preparation for the first time. The history of arrosticini is characterized by very ancient pastoral traditions, and today the production of arrosticini di pecora is protected because it is included in the list of Traditional Italian Agri-food Products by the Ministry of Agricultural, Food and Forestry Policies and is the greatest pride of the Abruzzo region. They are very simple skewers of mutton from the Apennines and are linked to the pastoral history of the region and the consumption of sheep meat. They are widespread throughout the region, especially after the Second World War. Their origin is quite disputed because it is said that they were cooked for the first time in the Piana di Voltigno in Villa Celiera, on the border between 3 of the 4 provinces of Abruzzo, L'Aquila, Teramo, and Pescara. It is precisely this detail that has unleashed an incessant complaint about their origins by the 3 cities over time, even if it all comes down to trivial local jokes typical of Italy, where food is often a very serious matter. Legend has it that the invention of arrosticini came from 2 shepherds from Voltigno who were busy cutting old sheep meat into small pieces so as not to waste it and threading it onto skewers made of ving wood, a typical plant from Pescara. These skewers were cooked on the grill and came from the intent to make even the less noble cuts of meat appreciable and tasty. However, the invention was so successful that butchers soon started creating arrosticini with more valuable cuts of meat, and over time, this dish has achieved the culinary importance we know today. We would like to point out that a true traditional arrosticini is made from young sheep meat or castrated mutton. Arrosticini are now consumed throughout the country thanks to large-scale distribution and the export of this food everywhere. The arrosticini are cooked on the grill using a special brazier with a characteristic elongated channel shape, the fornicella, that allows the right concentration of heat in the portion of the skewer where the meat is positioned, leaving the two ends of the skewer at room temperature. In other words, the wood does not burn the hand of the person who has to eat it. Once golden, the arrosticini are salted and wet, with a sprig of rosemary soaked in extra virgin olive oil to give a unique flavour. They can be eaten anywhere, on a plate, on the street as street food, or directly from the grill.